I mentioned it in the last episode that this is the final episode at NAC. If you've enjoyed the ride so far, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 225 subscribers before FM23 comes out. And frankly, we're running out of time. Welcome back to another episode at NAC. And as I mentioned in the intro, guys, it's our final season here, so we want to end it fantastically. Is that a word? I don't think it is. But we started it off in a fantastic run of form as well. So we were sitting third in the league right now, 2 points off Feyenoord and PSV Eindhoven, sitting top of that group in the Champions League. So that's fantastic. Taking a look at the results that we had, I mean, you know, we looked very good, except for this one match against Ajax. And I'm not disappointed in that result because they're projected to finish second in the league. Obviously, a very good side. So, not like just a huge disappointment. I was taking a look at the other sides that we're in with in the group stage. Up today, we got Anderlecht, we got Rotterdam, Almere City, we got Anderlecht, we got Utrecht, and Heracles. So let's take a look at Anderlecht. I looked at them earlier. So looking at their captain, he's a 2.5-star player. Okay, looks pretty solid though. Really, their vice captain, another 2-star player, but once again, looks pretty solid as a 2-star player. Their key player is I think he's a 3.5-star player. I looked at him earlier. A 3.5-star player, and their top prospect. So, yeah, this should be a side that we should be winning. But I was looking ahead a little bit because, you know, you see Dortmund down here when they're in our group, right? So it's going to be the battle of the black and yellow in the next episode. They, on the other hand, hey, it's not good. Jude Bellingham, he's world class in this save. I mean, what can you say? He's been capped 134 times by England. A 4.5-star player that just looks, as the media description says, world class. Then hey, ooh, Dortmund hung on to him and developed him. All right, so we've been looking ahead a little bit too much. Up first, though, we have Rotterdam, and I've got our side picked for this match. I've rotated it a little bit, and it's just to try getting guys fit. So, like if you noticed, Kieran Frank, his fitness is going down. Emmanuel, not fit at all, so he's playing the full 90 hopefully today. And yeah, that's kind of what we've done. Henrique also in that lineup as well. Emerson on the right-hand side. I mean, it's a rotated side, but it's still a damn good side. Guys, there's been a whole lot of nothing happening in this match. This is the first highlight here. We have Cardenas on the ball. Can't get past the goalkeeper. So far, I've been very much disappointed. I thought we put out not a great side, but a solid side. And Sparta are definitely hanging in this one with us. What happened there? What did Lojero just do? Did that hit somebody? I'm not sure. Henrique brings this ball down, and Castro's tackled pretty hard there. Henrique back on the ball. Plays it up to Frank. Over to Castro. Emmanuel now on the ball. Looking to play it into Frank, who gets Cardenas. He's got options here. Lojero to Mr. Fun. He's trying to get it to Emerson. Emerson gets his foot on it, but can't get past the goalkeeper. Okay, highlights are starting to now come up. I mean, we didn't have anything through the first 40, and now it's rolling on in. Maybe we can get a goal right before halftime. I mean, that would make my day and hopefully put the side in a good mood going into halftime and do the opposite for Rotterdam. We've got to get going. I haven't changed anything tactically yet. We may do that at halftime. I want to take a look at the stats and see what it's showing. Lojero's taken down. It looks like it's inside the box, so opportunity for a penalty, which means an opportunity to be up 1-0. I'm assuming, yeah, it's Cardenas. Cardenas has taken this, looking to put us up 1-0. He's had a fantastic start to the season. Can he continue it here today? That goalkeeper has been fantastic. I'm not changing anything up tactically. As you can see, we're putting out a solid XG. Obviously, a lot of that, though, comes from that penalty that we missed. But possession-wise, we're looking very solid. If we don't score on this highlight, I'll probably make some changes. Emmanuel brings us down. He's got Cardenas in the box. He gets it to him. Deflected out, though. We win the ball back. Lojero plays it over to Emmanuel. Looking down this left-hand side. Once again, plays it back to Castro. Frank. Emmanuel. Emerson takes a shot. It's deflected. Cardenas can't get to it, and now Sparta back on the ball. Looking to hit us with that counterattack. Do we have the bodies back to defend this? They've got quite a few going forward, and we've got not as many going back. Sitting to the box, and I think I could have done better than that. It's a bit disappointing, but I'm going to take Emerson off. He's getting a little bit tired. He's had a fantastic match, though. So Falling's going to come on for him. I kind of want to take Mr. Fun off, put Rybicki on up top. Because like even though Cardenas hasn't been good today, we know how good he can be. But part of me also thinks like, hey, Mr. Fun's having a solid match, not a fantastic one. So I've got a little bit of thinking to do on this one. I'm going to hold off just a little bit longer on making a second change. Falling. Getting his first touch. He plays it up to Cardenas. A good ball. There we have it. 8th of the season for Cardenas. Falling on the assist. We finally get past the goal keep. Cardenas has had multiple opportunities, and it takes him until the 65th minute to get it done. And let's take a look at this ball by Falling, because he comes on and makes an immediate impact, I think, with his first touch here. First touch, second touch, hits it into Cardenas. Cardenas with the finish, 1-0. And that means I'm going to make my second and third change. Pause is going to come on. I'm leaning toward taking Castro out. He's not been, like, fantastic. Hasn't been bad. But, once again, not been great either. But I really don't know. Yeah, we're going to do it. I can't believe I just made our 3 changes already. It's not even the 70th minute and I've made 3 changes. Okay. Yeah, I missed our second. I missed the second here. Frank plays this into somebody. I think that was Chavarria, and Cardenas gets his head on it to put us up 2-0. I have to note that I did lower the tempo, and we kind of started scoring after that. Another opportunity for a penalty here. Cardenas is on the brace. He's missed 1 penalty, but I'm assuming he's going to take this one because he's got a chance for a hat trick here. But what I was saying is I lowered the tempo once again, and that's when we started scoring goals. It seems like that's happened quite a few times this season, so I may just automatically drop that down to standard. Cardenas is on the hat trick now, but I may go ahead and just drop that down as standard to start off the matches and see how it goes, because it's been working fantastic late in matches. And I got to point this out. Look at the goal differential that Eindhoven have. What the hell? Like, I thought we had a good start to the season. They said, no, take a look at us. It's a free kick. Frank sends us in, looking for Fallen. Can't get his head on it. Cleared out. Chavarria gives chase to it. Can't get to it. We've got bodies back and got bodies going back. You know we're going to give up a goal, right? Like, we just don't keep clean sheets, and it's always late in matches. Here it is. Yep, there it is. Told you. Knew it was coming. 3-1. Can't believe I missed another one. Cardenas has 4 goals in this match. Mr. Fun hitting it into the box. Cardenas, once again, just rising to the occasion, kind of like the third goal, or the second goal. I'm losing count on which one's with which. Okay, we have another opportunity. 5-1, anybody? 5-1. Kronseth says, yes, sir. Gets his first goal with the club. I think it's important to note, too, that like even with Cardenas missing that penalty, he puts out a 9.9, almost a perfect match. So I pointed out the goal differential that PSV Eindhoven have. So I want to take a look and see just what have they done, because they've been demolishing teams left and right. They absolutely got demolished in the Champions League, that being said. So I think this victory right here, okay, yeah, they've had 2 big wins. The Alkmaar match, they win 5-1. They beat Roda 6-0. Damn. When do we play Roda? That'd be fantastic to happen pretty soon. I don't see him. Okay, it's quite a while, it looks like, unfortunately. We just have a 2-day gap before our next Champions League matchup. That's why there has been so many changes to the starting 11 today. I really wanted to play Bas van Dam, but he's still injured. Oh, Sammy picked up an injury. Hopefully we have him back for the Champions League matchup. It says it should be back to practice in 3 days, full training. So we may risk him for that match. Depending on how Emmanuel plays today, I do want to play Valentin a little bit just to give him a little bit of game time. But we're going up against Almere City, who's actually having a surprising good start to the season, currently sitting in 8th place. They've only lost 1 match, so definitely looking good so far. By the way, look at the average ratings there. Top 3, our side. I forgot to change the tempo before the match, so I've just done it a minute ago. So I want to see if that makes an impact and see how we can do for the rest of the season with that. Pause, plays us up to Falling. Can't get past his man, but he does have an opportunity to hit this in the box. He finds Emmanuel for his first of the season. Falling on the assist, 1-0. The youngsters linking up. Our whole team's youngsters, Brack. Falling's made a good run here. Takes a shot from distance, challenges the goalkeeper, but can't find the back of the net. It does allow a corner kick for us, though. Miles sends us in, looking for Henrique, cleared on out. Emmanuel now plays tell you, though, I do want to see a clean sheet in this match. We haven't done that very often this season, and it's something that I would like to change. Rabitsky loses out, but Owen is there to clean it up, tries playing it out wide to Falling. Like I said, this guy has been huge in this match so far today. Beats his man. The defense closes him down again. Pause. Plays it into Miles. Take the shot. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Cool. Right after halftime, Almere City with a little bit of a highlight here. It'd be nice for us to win this ball back. Doesn't look like we're going to. It does not. Oh, there's a ton of space. Okay, get back. Yeah, own goal. I mentioned I wanted a clean sheet, but it's not going to happen. Okay, I'm making 2 changes, and one of these changes I typically don't do. I say that every time I make one of these changes. Owen's coming off, Mr. Fun on. The reason why I'm making these changes is because Owen has been apprehensive a good deal of the match day. And then the second change, it's something that I really don't want to do. Volley's coming off. I haven't been impressed with him. Kind of the same situation. He's been a very apprehensive player. Emerson looked really freaking good in that last match. I think he deserves some more playing time. I know we've rotated the side, but I'm not really happy with the performance from the side today. Emmanuel plays it into the box. Falling is there. Mr. Fun, 3rd of the season, Falling on the assist. 3-1. The one guy that I have been impressed with today is Falling. I think he deserves a lot more playing time going forward. Feels like we've actually got a second right wing player for a change. So I kind of want to take Miles off, right? Because he's a regular starter for us. We're playing Champions League football in like 2 days. But that being said, Emmanuel more than likely will be starting the next match as well. He's tired. Miles is somewhat tired. So we're going to make a change on the left-hand side. I believe Fallen is coming in. And change him just to a wide player. I think it's becoming more and more apparent that I need to remember to lower the tempo in our tactics. The good news is Sammy is ready to go. He's in the starting lineup for this matchup, which is fantastic for us. Unfortunately, though, Choi still not ready. Falling played fantastic in the last match. He gets to start again today. Going up against Anderlecht, where hopefully we have the same result we did to have the last time out we played in the Champions League. You know, the last match, the 7-1, 6-1, you get it. God dang it, I forgot to do it again. I have not lowered the tempo. Just go ahead and do that. I noticed Frank's already on a card, and he was playing a little bit of the defensive football there. Cardanius giving chase to this. Takes the shot, sends it into the crowd. Anderlecht go along. We should win this. We do. Castro bringing it down. Tries to get past his man. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to here. But he does have opportunity to hit it into the box. Falling is there. 2nd of the season for him. Castro on the assist. Falling has been like really good in these last 2 matches, hasn't he? Sammy's on the ball now. Plays it out wide. Falling's got one. Can he create an opportunity for somebody today? I don't know how he got that through the defense there. Frank from a free kick sends it into the box. Nobody can get to that. Anderlecht looking to go long. They've been going long. They've been playing hoofball. That's all they do. They play hoofball. Ackervold brings it down into the middle to Mr. Fun. Gets past his man. Takes the shot from distance. Challenges the goalkeeper there and wins us the corner. Where it looks to be my man Castro to take. He sends it in. Mr. Fun brings it down and gets it taken away, but gets back on it. I'm waiting for this highlight to end. Mr. Fun's just all over the place. All over the place. Lohero to Sammy. Cleared out again. Ackerfold from a free kick. Plays it over to Lohero. Do we have opportunity for 2-0 before halftime? Falling on the ball. Looking to create something here for somebody. Sammy now gets his head on it. Hits the post. Mr. Fun on the ball. He's got a good opportunity here. Deflected out to Ackerfold. Lohero now. Hits it in. Falling again out into the stands. It's still relatively close on the score sheet, but the match stats are showing that we're dominating. Okay. Sammy. 2-0 if it stands. Lovely ball by Falling. Like I said, this guy's impressed the hell out of me so far. It's going to VAR. If it stands, it's 2-0, and it doesn't. Okay, I got really excited for nothing there. Free kick, Frank to take, sends it into the box. Gronseth gets his head on it and sends that out. I'm about to be making a change. As good as Falling's been, he's a little bit tired out there. So we'll probably bring on Choi, who's recently returning from injury, so that's actually decent. Falling gives chase to this. Plays this into Lohero. Lohero to Frank. Frank takes a shot. Wish he wouldn't have. Castro from a free kick plays it into Frank. Frank sends it into the box. Falling is there on the brace now. I can't take him off. 3rd of the season. Frank on the assist. He's on the brace now. 2-0. I am going to take Sammy off. Like I said, he's recently returning from injury as well. Emmanuel coming on. Frank's on a card, taking him off for Miles. By the way, Frank had a good match today. Put out a 7.8. Ackerfold now. Plays it up to Falling. He's on the brace. Can he create something for anybody today? He's got an opportunity to hit it in right to the goalkeeper. Mr. Teddy Lopez sends it long. Bronseth wins it for us. Okay. Anderlecht settle on the ball. I'd like for us to win this ball back. I thought Miles was going to go for it there. He doesn't. And Anderlecht continue to build. We win it now. We win it finally. Falling on the ball. Plays it up to Lohero. Falling will probably play the full 90 minutes now that he's on the brace, unless he gets, another goal here, which is kind of what I'm hoping, so we can take him off. Castro's made a good run here. Cardanius, 12th of the season. Castro on the assist, 3-0. We're a second half team. That's for certain. Okay, so now that we're up 3-0, the question becomes, when is the goal coming for Anderlecht? Because you know it's going to happen. Lohero into the box. Cardanius is then there. It doesn't look like Falling is going to get on the brace. He's tired, man. I need to take him off. I want to give him that opportunity. Ackerfold's on a card. We're going to bring Alidi on. Guys, we might actually keep the clean sheet, guys. We may do it. We do. We keep a clean sheet for, it seemed like, the first time in quite a while. 3-0, Falling with the brace. This guy's been really good. I don't know what to do, because, Choi was fantastic last season. Falling's in really good form, though. Even though I think Choi is the better player, you've got to roll with Falling going forward until he goes out of form, right? It's kind of become a typical thing we've done here at NAC. We've rotated the side for this non-Champions League matchup, and we've got to keep an eye on Choi and Boss Von Dom and hope that they last the full 90, because they're not fully fit. Owen plays it out wide, looking for Valentine. Can't get on it. We turn the ball over. Utrecht now in possession, looking to see if they can get an early goal against us. We've been fantastic this season. We've been fantastic this episode as well. And I don't like how this one has started. Ackerfold misses a header there. And now Utrecht. Okay, we've done a good job of shutting that down. I got a little bit nervous when he missed that, but we're okay. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is, it's not fine. It's not fine. Okay, take on. It's fine, guys. Forgot to done it again. I forgot again. We've showed in this episode that we're definitely a second half team. We got some time, but Valentine says, hey, don't worry about that. I got you, boss. We're up 1-0 if it stands. Is that his first of the season? First with the club? I think it might just be. It is. It's a goal. First one with the club. Fantastic for him. I'm going to go ahead and make a halftime change. I have not been able to get Owen outside of being nervous this entire match and not putting a good rating out either, so you guys know who's coming on. It's Mr. Fun. Bronseth on the ball now. I mean, this one's been slow, guys. I haven't really enjoyed this match. Paz takes a shot from distance. Goalkeeper can't hang on to it. It's out for a corner. Which, I mean, guys, come on. We know what's happening here. We know. Bingo. I'm going to make a change up top. Verbitsky's not cutting it. Let's go with Emmanuel. He hasn't played up top this season. I'm trying to keep playing Verbitsky some, though, because I really just don't want him to be in a funk like he was last season. Pause, gives chase to it. Can he get on it? He can. First of the season for him. Miles on the assist, showing off that speed. 2-0. I've said it before. I've said it many times this episode. We have been a second half team this episode, and it looks to continue here. Lovely ball by Miles. Pause, showing off the speed to get to it, beating the goalkeeper. I do want to point out the third and final change. What I want to do is bring on... this is bad. I'm totally forgetting his name. Falling, I believe? Ain't that his name? Because we got Falling and we got Valentine on the other side. I think it's Falling. I want to bring him on, but Paz is getting a little bit tired, so I think it might be him that comes off instead. Paz now. Plays it over to Valentine. Manuel, out wide to Valentine. Plays it to Chavarria. I wish he'd have hit it in the box instead. It's cleared out to Miles. He gives chase to it. Gets on it. Plays it into Choi. Hadn't said his name at all today. Valentine. Can he get past his man and drag this across net? He can. Emmanuel can't get the shot off. It's deflected out. It's a free kick. Bronseth clears. Joy's there to get to it. He gets on it and immediately loses back out. And now we might be out of position a little bit, but we get back. That's fine. That's fine. Poor ball by Utrecht there. Utrecht looking to get a goal here, and they do. Fantastic. All right, third and final change, Lohero on the pitch. I really don't like this highlight being here. Just play the match out. I'm totally fine with that. Chavarria plays it into Mr. Fun. Valentine on the ball, hits it across to Choi. He gives chase to it, brings it down. Hits it into Loaheiro. Takes the shot. 3-1. That solidifies it. Third of the season for him. Choi on the assist. I don't know what it is. We've really struggled this season keeping a clean sheet, haven't we? The final matchup of the episode. Season's going up against Hercules. And I'm not quite sure really what to do with the side in this match. We've got another Champions League matchup in 2 days, but we've just came back from an international break, so I think some of these guys should be ready to go. Ackerfold has picked up a little bit of an injury, so I'm really debating taking him off after this highlight has ended. I don't want to lose him for a significant amount of time. Chavaria, meanwhile, hits it into the box, falling. Thought he was going to continue his good form there. I don't want to do it, but I'm kind of forced into it. We're going to bring Aliti on for whatever his name was, Ackerfold, because of the injury. Aliti is settled on this ball. It's right before halftime. Typically, this is when we start to play good because I usually remember to turn on the lower tempo here. Aliti on the ball. Maybe we get a goal after changing the tempo now. I don't know. Maybe. Be nice. Gronseth plays it up to Falling, who's on a card. Didn't realize that either. Loaheiro also on a card. Got a couple guys on the cards today. Gronseth plays it up to Loaheiro. We're going to get something out of this one eventually. Mr. Fun to Cardanius. Plays it up to Falling. It's taken down. Somehow Cardanius ends up with it. I don't know what just happened. 13th of the season, but it's 1-0 right before halftime. It makes me think that the ref made a good decision here and played the advantage because this was clearly a foul right there. And Cardanius with the finish. The corner kick. Frank to send this into the box. Cardanius is there. 14th of the season. 2-0, and he's on a brace. He's had a good episode, hasn't he? Him and Falling, really impressed with him today. Loaheiro has won this ball, plays it up to Mr. Fun. Falling's got an opportunity here to push the ball, but instead opts to go back to Tejan and look to build from the back, which is it's fine. We're up 2-0. We don't need to really hurry too much. Aliti settles on the ball, plays it up to Falling. Back to Gronseth. Okay. We're going to move it forward. This is fine, though. I really don't mind this. Like, just waste some time. Let's get out of this match. Falling now. Up to Cardanius. He's got a brace. Plays it into Sammy. Brings it down. Takes the shot. Gets it in the back of the net. 5th of the season. Cardanius on the assist. I didn't think that one was going to go in. I thought it was going to hit the post, but lucky for us, it finds the back of the net. Right-hand side has been pretty dangerous today, hasn't it? He hits it into the box. This is a good opportunity. Cardanius sends it out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make our second change. Loaheiro's coming off for pause. Side's getting a little bit complacent, and this is when we usually allow a goal, isn't it? Mr. Fun plays it out to Chavaria. I want to keep the clean sheet today, damn it. Sammy. Mr. Fun, 4th of the season. Sammy on the assist, 4-0 thumping. Third and final change upcoming, falling off Choi on. It's a free kick. Choi sends it over to Sammy, and it's cleared all the way back out. Aliti there. Just holds it up. Plays it up to Paz, and he... Okay, good job, Paz. I'm telling you guys, if they score here, this is just terrible. They're going to score. It's so frustrating, man. What is up with this side? Why can't we keep the clean sheets ever? The side just gets complacent. Pause with a terrible pass to turn the ball over. They've had... one shot on target. Of course, that's the one that finds the back of the net. I mean, guys, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, like I am, but it's frustrating. We're lucky that we always carry more than one goal late into a match because we're going to allow one. So I mean, like, here's the frustrating thing. So let's start it off with today's episode, right? We got Rotterdam, right? We allow a goal in the 83rd minute. Okay, Almere City, we do a goal in the 47th minute. That one was a little bit different. Then Anderlecht, we do keep the clean sheet. But then Utrecht, 74th minute. Hercules, 81st minute. It's just frustrating. As frustrating as that is, the good thing is we're sitting top of that table, baby, and top of the group as well. The next episode, my dudes, is absolutely massive. We got Dortmund twice. The battle of the black and yellow. If you're ready for that, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.